And now we're getting ready to wrap things up, but not before having a conversation with Sheggz, who was also evicted last weekend. Sheggz, how did you feel when they were like, Sheggz, you've got to leave the Big Brother? I mean, that's not how he said it, but in his Big Brother Naija voice. How did that feel? Were you like upset, like the audacity? Why am I leaving now?
No. You know, it's week 9. I feel like that's big blessings. Not many people staying in Big Brother house till week 9.
Yeah.
Being there changed my life, like leveled me up for real. Ironically, the show is called Leveled Up. I'm Level Up. So, you know, like I was feeling blessed. Obviously, I would have loved to be in the final, 7 days away from it, but you know, close.
You came really close. So, in terms of your time in the house, obviously you had like great experiences. You met amazing people. What would you say was the highlight of the Big Brother Naija show for you?
I think just being on the show, you know, like just having the opportunity to be on the show. I think so many young Nigerians try and get on that platform because it could improve your life and just take you to that next level. So I'm really thankful to them for choosing me. So I feel like once I was on the show, like that's the greatest moment, man. Just even getting on that stage. I think people could see me when I was walking on that stage. Like it was really surreal. Like taking it in just really made me feel really humble just to be there for a minute. So yeah, I think, I feel really blessed.
Okay, so coming out of the house now, basically, what were you up to before you went into the house? To give us a picture of what you're going to be up to now you're out of the house.
So like, I play football in England for quite a while. Picked up a serious injury not too long ago, so been acting as well. So I got a series that's about to come out. I stayed in Lagos for 4.5 months at the start of the year.
What's the series about?
It's coming out. It's going to be out in a week or two. So,
if you're going to tell us you have a series coming out, you're going to give us a name, a storyline. When did you even start shooting?
So I started shooting in February. It's not. I don't own the series. I'm acting on the series.
Oh, got it.
Yeah,
exactly. I was wondering.
So,
I'm like, you're producing a series.
No,
you're acting.
Yeah,
so acting is going to definitely be like a big thing for you.
Yeah, that's super important to me.
If I'm going to place you, I mean, there's been so many different series that's come out, whether it's reality series or it's just the regular dramas. What kind of actor would you say Sheggz is going to be? Like, what's Sheggz' ideal role? Think of a person and a movie, if you can, please, and just give me the person's name.
It's so tough. I feel like Sheggz is different, so I just feel like everyone's going to have to wait.
You've got to play someone. Like, there's always going to... I've always said this. I probably shouldn't say this out loud, but I want to play... her name skips my mind. Pretty Woman, basically. The role that she did, Julie something. Yeah, I'd love to play that role because it was such an intense one. I love that film. So, Julia Roberts, that's her name. Julia Roberts in The Pretty Woman. That's a role, you know, that I can definitely see myself, you know, fitting into because I loved it. So if you think of movies that, I mean, acting is something you want to do, you know, is there a role that you've just got your eye on? It doesn't have to be Nigerian, it could be international. It couldn't be a role, but like Ira or something.
You know, like I said, I feel like I want to do different roles. So I don't want to say when I just narrow myself down. I feel like
so people don't now typecast you, which is something that happens a lot in Nollywood. Okay, so coming out of the house, I could tell like you're close to your phone. That's a thing for you. How soon, like how quickly did you like, I need my phone?
No, like once I said to everybody, I said if I get evicted today, once I walk out, I want to get my phone and say, yo, I need to call my mum, like 100%. So that was genuinely my vibe. So I've been on my phone ever since.
But how has that felt? Because I'm sure that you were hit with, honey, boom in your face, like Twitter comments, everyone having a perception of Sheggz and having something to say about Sheggz.
Yeah.
Did that bother you?
I think it was definitely tough just because it's a misconception. I've been misunderstood. Narratives have been put out. Definitely tough to take, you know, because this is a platform that I went on to elevate myself and make my life better, not to make it worse. So, but, you know, I'm getting used to it now. I'm starting to understand it. And, you know, now that I'm here, I really love Arise. I feel really blessed to be on this platform. You know, I've watched this a lot, so I feel like I really want to speak here, you know. Okay. And I feel like I need to let people know, like, my team's actually been telling me not to speak too much, just in case my baby comes out and she doesn't back me. But you know what, yeah, I really want to tell everyone it's tough for me right now. I miss her so much. That's really my girl. I don't know why people think it might be a strategy. I really want to say that on here. People need to understand we have an amazing relationship. I don't know what was aired. And I just have to be Sheggz, man.
Do you know why people think it's a strategy? I'll tell you why. Because, first of all, you need to also look at the demography of the people that think it was a strategy. That's one thing. And then second, you now need to consider things that were said in the house and perceptions and the times that we're in. Honey, this is the Me Too era, okay? There's certain things that if you put it out there, it's considered like, he doesn't care. You know, no one can, I was just speaking about the variety power of women's dinner. You know, this is an event that's basically championing women in film and TV. And there's so many other things going on like that across the board in politics, in business and the likes. So the way the relationship came off, with your baby, because I'm going to stick with that,
For sure.
it just came off as, does this man even care or respect this woman's mental health?
You know what, yeah, like I said, first and foremost, I think a lot of stuff wasn't aired. It was a 24-hour show, you know, not everything, you don't get to see everything. That's somebody that, like, I constantly did my best to show how much I love her. I was super respectful towards her, you know. I think as well, like, I come out and I'm seeing that people saying that I was insulting her, not at all. I think the way that in this day and age that I was speaking, I'm open to correction, just like, you're not serious. I think in Nigeria, like, really, somebody would be like, you're mad, and it's taken as being, it's joking. In England, I'd be like, you're sick. You're actually really sick. But, like, I'm actually joking, but I've come out and, you know, for the longest time, I was thinking, wow, like, maybe I shouldn't have spoken like that. And then I saw somebody yesterday and they were like, look at these clips. They showed me loads of clips where I've said it, and the thing I've said right after is, I'm playing. But the clips that are all over Twitter don't even have the I'm playing part. Bella, sometimes she never found it funny. She'd be like, babe, that's not funny. And then I'll start saying, I'm sorry. People twisted that saying, I'm bipolar. 1 minute I'm being disrespectful, the next time I'm apologizing. If you tell someone a joke and they're not finding it funny and that's your girl and you love her, you're going to be like, babe, I'm sorry. So, you know, there's a lot of misconceptions. I really believe in her. I believe in what we have. I think that's the queen. I think she's going to come out and I think she's definitely going to defend me, let people know. The day when I left, she said, I hope he's not misunderstood. And that's exactly what's happening. So.
Of course, that's what's happening. Now, are you worried for what, because if this is what you're dealing with, are you worried for what she is going to have to deal with when she comes out? Because on one hand, people might say, oh yeah, Sheggz is rude, Sheggz is not a nice guy, Sheggz. There's been so many words that I don't even want to glorify on the show right now because I'm just not going to do that. Used to describe your personality, same as her. Are you worried for the narrative that's been sold about her? Especially because of that one time where it was like she was practically begging to be married to.
She was never begging to be married to. That's a woman that, like, I said I want to get married to. I need to ask, and I always did ask. She never asked me. That's a wrong narrative again. Am I worried? I'd be a liar to say I'm not worried, you know? Like, I think that pressure's going to be a lot, and I really, like, it would really break my heart if I lost her, you know? You said, what did you say to me? You said, I'm really close to my phone. Yeah. And I'm just looking at my phone and it's like, someone said something about how she's constantly defending me in there and I'm defending her out here. I think people need to focus on that. We have a really good thing.
I would tell you this, because we can spend all day talking about this, but one thing I've learned never to do, because I've seen all sort of relationships in the entertainment industry, and you cannot tell two people how to love each other. And if you try to do that, you're just wasting your time. So I feel with you and your baby, you guys are gonna make it work if you wanna make it work. But be rest assured that there's going to be a lot of people who do not agree with how you both love each other, you know?
I think it's a reality TV show, you know, and like I really respect the people that gave me the opportunity to be on there. As I said, they changed my life. I'll never be disrespectful towards them, but I just think that things were aired in a certain type of way that made me look a certain type of way. I don't understand it. I'm not too sure about it. Who, me? Of course I care. Like, coming from the sort of family I come from, like, my parents worked really hard to, like, bring me up. So honestly speaking, like, my sister just flew in from London today. As you can see, she just got here to support me. It's that deep. Do you understand? It's really, like, it's serious. So it's one of them where.
But you do know now that the onus is on you to, like, you know, fix that. If you care, the onus is on you to now fix that perception that people have of you. That's it.
I'm out here now, and I'm hoping people get to know the real Sheggz, the loving person.
Yeah,
that's going to be
it.
an amazing partner, amazing man, successful actor, and so much more.
Well, we're looking at you, Sheggz, literally. Like, we've got our eyes on you, so we'll see.
Thank you.
Congratulations, by the way, on your time in the house.
Thank you so much. Big up, Arise. Happy to be here. Love, love, love. It's Big Sheggz. Thank you.